Greetings everyone! This is Collectibles Euphoria for a review of the Little Mermaid Tsum Tsums released on May 5, 2015. These cuddly plushies will sure to spark your interest, especially collectors of the Tsum Tsum line, for this entire collection is only made available for a limited supply, making it highly sought in the world of Tsum Tsum collection. Stay tuned! Tsum Tsum has been out in the market since 2014 and has garnered avid collectors to continue stacking up these adorable plushies. These mini plushies are inspired by the Disney Tsum Tsum puzzle game and started to have a feature of the month released every first Tuesday of the month, which began January of 2015. Previous releases were 101 Dalmatians released on January 6, Cinderella on February 3, Frozen on March 3, Big Hero 6 on April 7, and The Little Mermaid on May 5. Let's all go under the sea and check out the Little Mermaid Tsum Tsum collection. The Little Mermaid Tsum Tsum collection is composed of 8 mini plushies, which includes Ariel, Prince Eric, Ursula, King Triton, Sebastian, Flounder, Scuttle, and Max. Ariel, Sebastian, and Flounder Tsum Tsums were previously released in the limited edition 40-piece box set Tsum Tsum Anniversary Collection that was released in Japan last year. These mini plushies are 3.5 inches in length and are super adorable when are stacked together. They come with a tag which explains a little bit about the Tsum Tsum. Unfortunately though, it doesn't explain anything about the character itself. Each mini Tsum Tsum retailed at $4.95 US and $5.95 Canadian dollars. Starting off with Ariel, she is designed in her mermaid form, which is of course her iconic design. She has a star on the right side of her red hair. Her eyes are designed with prominent eyelashes, pink blush on her cheeks, embroidered nose, and tiny little ears. Her hands appear like small flaps on her side. She has purple color scheme for her top, different hues of green to highlight her tail and fins. Next in line is Prince Eric. His black hair can be pulled up to reveal his eyebrows, which are surprisingly not seen on Ariel's face. I don't think it would make a big difference if Ariel has an eyebrow. It's just unusual not to place eyebrows on a female character. His skin tone appears to be slightly darker than Ariel. Since he is a male character, he doesn't have prominent eyelashes, but his eyes appear cute enough to be just a small circle. He also has embroidered nose, tiny ears, and small flaps for his hands. Another similarity Ariel and Eric has is both of them doesn't have any mouth. As for his clothes, he wears his white shirt with gray lining to highlight his collar, red belt, and light blue pants. His feet are colored black, resembling him wearing his boots. Next one is Ursula. I like the way they made Ursula's hair fluffier to highlight her hair in the movie. Her skin tone is of course purple, and I like that she has eyebrows and is even wearing a blue eyeshadow, and she has a minimal eyelash just on the corner of her eyes. She also has embroidered nose, and I do appreciate that they included the mole on her face just like how she appears in the movie. Her ears also appear like small flaps, just like her hands and feet, which are colored black on the top and purple underneath. She's also seen wearing her black dress. Out of all the plushies, I would say though that my favorite would be King Triton, being the most adorable of them all. I really like how they made his hair and beard fluffier and his crown lies on top of his head. Prince Eric and King Triton has the same skin tone, and they really made an effort that his facial features stand out by highlighting his eyebrows and mustache. His tail and fins are of the same blue color scheme. Sebastian is probably one of the simplest design of this line since his design is relatively simple to begin with anyway. He has the same facial features such as eyebrows, circular eyes, but one thing that stands out is he has a visible smiling mouth with his tongue peeking out from his mouth. I also like that they made him some pincers to imitate his design as a crab instead of just giving him flaps for his pincers, just like how they designed the legs of the other Tsum Tsums. The red hues vary from his face and body, with some orange color peeking out right before his legs. He has 6 visible flaps to resemble his legs. Flounder's design is captured perfectly with his overall yellow face and body, but is highlighted with varying blue hues from his fins down to his stripes, which are beautifully embroidered in his body. His mouth protrudes slightly forward to resemble the face of a fish. He also has very cute circular eyes. Next is Cuddle, which appears adorable, having the same eyes and eyebrow design as the other Tsum Tsums. Just like Ariel, he also has pink blush on his face, and since he is a seagull, he has a protruding beak which is nicely done with hues of yellow and orange. He has protruding feathers on the sides of his face and on top of his head. His wings are highlighted with a gray color on the ends of the wings, and his feet are colored orange. Lastly, but definitely not the least, is Max, Prince Eric's loyal dog. I really like how they tried to resemble his long fur on his head, highlighted his ears by coloring it gray just like his body, which is accurate to the movie design. His ears protrude out longer sideways. His big black nose is captured perfectly. However, my biggest gripe is his eyes are not usually visible since he has long bangs covering it. Since they already had his fur on the top of his head longer, I believe that this is a missed opportunity, not making the fur long enough to cover at least some parts of his eyes. Other than that, he is adorable, and I believe the line would be incomplete without Max around. This completes the Disney Tsum Tsum Little Mermaid collection, and these are a must-have for Tsum Tsum collectors in general. The overall design is so adorable, and they really do look cute stacked up together. Since these are just a feature of the month, this collection sold out real fast, especially King Triton and Prince Eric, which are the first ones to be sold out online, and it didn't last long enough as well in stores. These cuddly crews are a sure hit to Tsum Tsum collectors and Little Mermaid fans in general. Next in line to be reviewed is the Inside Out Tsum Tsums released on June 2nd. Have a great day. Bye!